Alright, yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to another episode of Dungeons, the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world as well, Swurv.oplegends.com, and for all the Bedrock homies, just use that same IP, and the port is 19132. It's the default Bedrock port, super easy, super simple, but guys, today we got a crazy one. We are back here on Dungeons, and before we start, I'm giving away 1,000 credits to a lucky viewer who comments down their Minecraft usernames, joins with my IP, and likes and subscribes on today's video. And today we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to start off by opening up some crates in the spawn to get things rocking and rolling here. All right, here we go. We got 3 crates popping down. These are the brand new loot boxes from the update on Wednesday. And it looks like, oh, dude, if we could get some money amethyst totems, that'll be really, really good. We got a whole bunch of other stuff too. But come on, give me some monies. Oh, we got 4, bro. Let's go. We're going to need those today. And we got a tier 3 fire wand. Ooh, I'm excited to try this out today and see what that's about. Ooh, and a tier 2 companion crystal. The reason why these are so good is because check this out, right? Our companions give us almost a 3,600 money multiplier, but when we go ahead and use this crystal and right click it, then go over to our companions, now look at the difference, bro. Oh my gosh, that is such a giant upgrade. And then also with these money totems, oh my gosh, we're gonna put those in. Let's actually, oh wait, we can't put one in, so that means we have a lot of totems. I'm gonna get rid of this one though really quick and throw in our money one. There we go. Wow, already starting off today's video with a ton of money upgrades. But in my last video, we had just gotten to Rebirth 11, and if we check Rebirth top is at Rebirth 14. So let's try to get to Rebirth 14 today to be one of the top 10 players on the server. And if we do /zones, we can head on over there right now and check it out because we have a lot of work to do. Now, every time you progress through one of these zones, the mobs get a little harder, but they reward a lot of money. And we can actually upgrade our damage on our swords to make these things literally one shot. And since we just rebirthed as well, we got a money booster that's now a 1,487x, and the next time we rebirth to Rebirth 12, we'll be able to get to 2,765. But since we have so many money multipliers and the companions from the best zone that we unlocked, we can simply just do zones and get a ton more. So now we're already onto the Oracle, and I'm pretty sure we can just one-tap these almost. We should probably keep upgrading our sword, doing a bit of homework with this one, keeping on track and staying ahead. But there we go. We killed like 5 mobs. We should be able to do /zones and go to the next one, the Phantom Zone. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the zone that we left off to, which was if we do /zones, we are in the second world. That's where we made it to, I'm pretty sure, but we can't take a look at it now because we got to get all the way up to Iron Golems. So let's get all the way up to Iron Golems and then check bases with you guys here in a sec. Okay, we have finally enough to get to the Iron Golem, so let's go ahead and teleport there. And there we go, we are in. Now let's go ahead and take a look. 1 Iron Golem, well, this is a legendary, of course, but if we go ahead and get this really quick, we get 3.7 ETH to 19. Let's actually take a look here. That gives us about 1% of the way there to the Vindicator zone. I can't actually remember if we made it to Pillagers or just Vindicators, but one thing we need to do is definitely upgrade our sword just a bit here. So let's get another upgrade, maybe 2. Can we afford 3? Not yet, but can we one-shot these? Not quite. We need to be able to one-shot these, so we need a bit more money. Let me actually check how much it actually cost us. 2.E to the 20. Okay, we're at 1.7 E, so let's just get to 2.1. There we go. And now if we head on over to here, we could go ahead and do this. And now what I can actually do is take my booster cauldrons, see what we have stored up. So we have a 4.5 damage booster. That'll help really a lot. Let's go ahead and activate that. And what about in here? We have sword level and skulls. This is only a 0.5x. Let me check my PV. We have a 75% money booster, which we're going to do. We have a tier 1 lightning wand and a couple more damage boosters, but they're not as good as the ones that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these how they are. But I want to test out some of these new wands that we just unlocked. So this is a tier 1 lightning wand, and if we go ahead and right click it, ooh, it kind of chain reacts. So it chain reacts in a 4-block radius. So if I go ahead and hit it like right here, yeah, it just kills all of those mobs, which is actually really nice. The tier 3 fire wands, guys, are something really cool. So if I go ahead and just look down this path right here and right click it, look, dude, it shoots a fireball. I think I gotta kind of shoot it high though, low key. Okay, not that high because that did not connect anything, but it can shoot for 16 blocks in a row. So let's go ahead and shoot it that way. Let me actually go back into this so we can angle it straight on. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now if we come like right here, boom. Oh yeah, this thing's got decent range, but I think the lightning wand is going to be better for like a group setting like that. Yeah, the lightning wand is really good. And plus these wands do, like, for example, this one does 6 times your sword damage. This one does 8.5. We can actually get more of these if we get lucky in the gem shop. Yeah, right here, tier 5 or tier 1 fire wand for 25 million gems. We have 2 billion. So honestly, that's not too bad. We're going to go ahead and stock up on these. We can can only purchase 3 though, unfortunately. And then we may as well try to get some tier 1s. You never know if we could get some money totems out of them. So let's go ahead and check. We got, ooh, we did. So I'm gonna go on over to my totems and we're gonna look for every totem that isn't a money totem and remove them. This is a tier 3 gold totem. Dang, okay. Oh wait, we have even more money totems. Hang on. We have a 47x multiplier here. Do we have any other totems that aren't really money? Yes, we have the skulls. We have this skull right here. So there we go. We got 4 totems. We got 4 more money totems. So now we should be making even more money. Nice. We are full money totemed up. And honestly, I think it just might be more efficient to go ahead and whack them just like this. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's go ahead and check how much we need for this next zone. We're already 22% of the way there, but we need 5.4 E to the 21. Okay, seems pretty easy to do. Somewhere around like 100 mobs I have to kill. That doesn't seem too bad. Maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe it's like 120 or maybe to 150. Honestly, we're killing like, you know, on average, probably 1 every second. So it's only going to take a couple of minutes to unlock the villager zone or the pillager zone. So I'm not stressing too much about it. All right, here's a giant group of them. We're going to go ahead and use the lightning wand right there because why not? And probably like right here would be nice. But my favorite wand is the earth wand. So there's like 3 different element wands that you guys can get. The fire and the lightning and the earth wand. The tier 3 earth wand, guys, is so OP. But it is extremely rare. Let's actually check the auction house and see if there's anything online right now that we could actually pick up. It looks like no wands or anything. So unfortunately, we might just have to pass it up. There's a lot of ranks, but nothing else really good. Oh, we just activated our abilities too, bro. Check it out. We are demolishing these things. We just kind of run around and bro, everything just dies. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so OP. Look at this. Oh, the amounts. Wait, we're almost at 5.4 E. That is freaking awesome. There we go. Okay, now let's do /zones. Teleport to the best zone, Vindicator, and we are in. Oh, and look at the black hole still activating. That is super sick, bro. I just have to kind of stand here and chill. And dude, they all die. Oh my gosh. Let's actually take a look at our sword cores. These are just like abilities. All of them are active right now. So all of them are working in sync. But we really need to try and get our sword upgraded. Maybe like 1 time, maybe like 2 times. Yeah, we'll do 2 times here. Can we still one-shot them? Yes, we can. But I want to be able to one-shot them with our abilities, low-key. Wait, I don't think we can actually one-shot. Can we? I think it's more like a 2-shot, but we're doing a lot of critical strike damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this sword 1 more time. There we go. There we go. Now we can one-shot. All right, and if we do /zones, we can actually take a look really quick. We are 4% of the way there to pillager, but it looks like we are going to upgrade our rebirth first because we're only 10%, or no, not only, we are 10% into getting to rebirth 12, while the next zone is 5% of the way complete. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to rebirth before we get unlocked the next zone. So that's what we're going to plan to do. So let's get enough money to rebirth and try to get some more money upgrades. All right, you guys, we actually made it to the pillager zone. And not only that, I've been grinding here for a while because I decided that instead of rebirthing, we should probably grind out some more companions. And I have a little bit of money to go ahead and open up some more, but we have been opening these up and I wanted to show you guys something. If it's on cooldown, let's go ahead and use this. Look how many I get. So it still insta kills all of them. Well, except like the legendaries and like pretty much everything. Wow, that is a crazy stutter. But it one-shots all of the normals, which is good. So we could do and get a lot of money and deal a lot of damage. But I've just been doing this for about maybe like 30, 40-ish minutes. And then I've been spending every single dollar into companions and look how many chickens we got. Almost 3 pages. So not only are we going to be able to craft golden ones, which I think are 1.5 times the normal rate of the normal immortal chickens, but we're also going to get rainbow, which we've never gotten a rainbow companion before. So we'll be able to see what the rainbow gives compared to a normal chicken. And then also we have this companion slot crystal that's upgrading it. So we have a treat. So let's go ahead and open up the rest. Oh wait, we don't have any space in our companion inventory. So let's go ahead and just get a couple more. And then we can start fusing. Look how many we get though. We get a decent amount, like 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550. Yeah, we get a lot, bro. That's how I was able to get so many companions, is through my sword cores. So given that, we are going to start fusing all of these together. And yeah, we need to do a couple of things though. So first, let's see how much a normal pillager just gives us. 5.7 E to the 21. Remember that number. So we're going to go ahead and delete all of our old companions because we no longer need these. And now with no companions, how much does this give us? Yeah, 3.4 E to the 20. Now it's time to fuse. So let's go ahead and fuse 5 of the normal chickens into a golden. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to see how many we can actually get. So this might take a while. So let's cut to when we have all of the goldens. Okay, we have all of our golden ones right here. And oh my gosh, so we're at 6,000. So let's go ahead and equip the best, almost 7,000 too. And let's see what multipliers we're at. Let's go ahead and kill this one. 1e to the 22. So we're already to the next power, but we have some leftover golden chickens. So if we combine these, we need to leave 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think is what we could do. We'll do 8. 80%. Boom. We complete. Oh my gosh, we got 1. That's good. Now we equip best, so it's 9,000. But look, the goldens to the crystal upgrade slot is almost over 2,000 actually multipliers. So now if we go ahead and equip best from 9,000 to 12,000. Oh my gosh. Now if we go ahead and kill this guy, 1.1e to the 22, which is a lot. Every one of these pillagers gives us like 8 or 9%, and boom, just like that, we can rebirth, guys. So now if we do /rebirth, we also get another money multiplier, and now we could go through all the stages again. Oh, and I'm ready. We are going to rebirth like crazy now. I'm gonna speed run this and then touch bases with you guys when we're back at the pillagers. All right, we already made it back on over to this zone, and well, we're ready to rebirth once again. Bro, I'm telling you, the amount of money that we're making right now is it's just godly. Like, we could already get to rebirth 13 now, and look at our money booster now. It's gonna go from a 2,700 all the way up to a 5,100. So let's go ahead and rebirth one more time, and boom, we're making 65 million per witch now. This is insane. But we do have a lot of rebirths, like points that we could use, so we could either buy tier 2 earth wands or be a little bit smarter and upgrade like our enchant proc rate. But I feel like this next rebirth is gonna be a little bit hard. I think with like the boosters and everything, not the boosters, but our abilities on our sword, I think it'll be smart to invest into a tier 2 earth wand. So what I'm gonna do is purchase one of these, and we'll see how long this lasts. But we need to start to upgrade. I actually want to see if we do /zones, can we buy 2 zones yet at the same time? Yes, we can. Oh my gosh, we're making a lot of progress. We used to only be able to purchase the first zone. Now we can purchase the second one off the bat. But let's go ahead and purchase this. Go on over to Oracle. I guess this is the Vex zone, but yeah, we need to upgrade our sword a bit. But the next time we get to the next zone, I feel like we're gonna have to either unlock the zone after that, or we might be able to get away with getting another sneaky rebirth. And if we can, then we'll be at rebirth 14 and hopefully have a lot of success, because rebirth top, let's check, it's still at 14. Moist Socks is at rebirth 14, so we need to get there ASAP. So I'm gonna get to grinding, actually check into you guys when we're there instead of just grinding away. All right guys, we're about 70% the way there to the next zone. We've already been there. That's where we just grinded, but I have my abilities, so I want to see if we can actually get it. We make a lot of money from these abilities popping off, and like honestly, it has been the best strategy that we've been using to progress fast when getting to these last 2 zones that we've been to, instead of just going off and like clicking all of them at once. You know, like I could be max efficient, but I've just been chilling out on the AFK mob over there, which is really good for things like orbs, gems, and skulls, to make sure that we get all of those currencies going up as well. So I do want to prestige some of our enchants, because things are about to get tough for us once we get to the 3rd zone. My accent just kind of popped out there, but we should be very, very close, if not already close to the next zone. So let's do /zones, and boom, we have pillager unlocked, so let's go there, and we are in. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade our sword as much as we can, because we are going to need to be able to do this. 8.9e to the 22. How much damage are we doing? Oof, not that much. Do we have any boosters? Let's check in our PV1 first. We have a 125% damage booster, another 100 here. What about in this one? Ooh, I mean, we do have money modifiers, which I think we've unlocked 2 modifier slots. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's get a little bit more of a money boost going with these. Boom and boom. Probably won't help out that much, but in the long term of things, it will get us a lot of more money. But now we need to go ahead and go to sword upgrades, upgrade our sword one more time, and then we're almost done with the amethyst saber. We can move on to the diamond saber soon. But this is where I want to go ahead and really grind, because it's either we're gonna get rebirth 14 first, or we're gonna go ahead and get to the next zone first. So we'll have to see, but I'm gonna use our wands in between our ability cooldowns. I think that's how we gain the advantage here. And if I need to buy another earth wand, we have 3 rebirth points ready for us. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And we can actually check our cooldown time on our sword cores. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So I'll probably, when I see like a big cluster right here, I'll use like the electric wand, which actually doesn't have a lot of space. So maybe like a big cluster like this, I'll use the electric wand. And then for more spread out pockets like this right here, I will use the earth wand. I think that'll be a good little kind of flip-flop between them. Just try to divvy them up, because they do do only have a limited amount of uses. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it so for real. The fire wand is absolutely trash. I mean, I say that, but then they're lined up like this, but sometimes I don't know. It takes a lot of effort, and I kind of just want it to be kind of like mindless, like when I do this. So let's see, we're 7% into Rebirth 4, but if we go on over to zones really quick, zones, we are 7.4%. I might just push for Rebirth 4 if I'm being completely honest, because at Rebirth 4, we go from a 5,000x multiplier all the way up to almost 10,000, which is actually insanely good. So who knows? But this is going to be a giant grind. I think we'll make our decision the closer we get there. We have 250 billion orbs, and I want to keep prestiging my money enchant, the Midas Touch. So it's going to cost 227 billion. So let's go ahead and prestige this, and boom, there we go. Now, is it worth to continue to do this, whacking them manually? I don't know. I think we just make a lot more money faster with these wands and our abilities, just because the amount that we kill in that amount of time just outweighs the Midas Touch enchant. We won't have these wands forever, so we can't really rely on them, but we'll use them while we can. So I'm going to get back to grinding, guys, and hopefully we got some good results by the end of it. Okay, guys, we did it. So if we do slash zones, I think we're a little bit further away. Oh my gosh, wait, we could have gotten it a long time ago. I say a long time ago. Wait, no, we couldn't have. But we're ready to rebirth, and I want to get to Rebirth 14 just so I could be on Rebirth top. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. Rebirth level 14. So now if we do Rebirth top, we are tied with 10th place. We also did burn through almost all of our wands, but that's another problem for another day, because I'm going to go ahead and end off the video there. Join the server if you're new, subscribe if you're new, and enter the 1,000 credit giveaway, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.